Hey all, welcome to Wolf Hills, the second location in the Amaterasu questline. So we have found the servitor of Amaterasu who is going to help us in finding Amaterasu. He says she has turned into a wolf and he is hiding somewhere among the wolf in the Wolf Hills, which is why we are here. So let's find her one by one. These houses are just useless. I don't think she will be in any of these houses because those are houses. Why would wolves live in the houses? Okay, a lot of houses. This looks like a town area rather than a place where wolves might be living. Sacrificial feast. Uh, okay, Amaterasu is angry when hungry. So we need to bring 5 golden pomegranates for either the man or Amaterasu ahead. The houses still don't seem to contain anything. Maybe that big one in the center has something. It also has a backyard with pomegranates. So let's get them. Speaking of the location in the meanwhile, it's 912 tiles long and will cost 1.95 million energy to complete. So yes, the costs are increasing. Oh, the backyard is accessible from the outside, not from the house as I had initially expected. Anyway, the 5 pomegranates are right there. Let's pick them up all. Okay, that was the last. Let's go back, talk to the man. Sacrificial feast, he was talking about something. And maybe the feast is what we need for Amaterasu. Not sure. He entered the house and he let us continue. So probably he had to do some other business. Okay, we have to climb these hills. Now this looks like a place where wolves might be. Looks like we missed that hill in the center. It leads to nowhere and just has a few extra tiles. So quickly digging those and then we'll continue. Okay, slowly climbing the mountain, and we have a huge bear ahead. We have to distract it to be able to continue. And it surely looks like it loves honey because of that honey patch right in front of him. We can move that honey beehive, that is. Let's see what the cave has. Okay, just some copper and gneiss. I don't know if we actually need copper in Terra, but I think it's pretty useless. You might be having enough copper from the previous regions as well. We have a treasure part there and a way to proceed further up. But first things first, let's start with pulling the beehive to the bear. That has attracted the kids of the bear rather than doing anything with the bear. But I think the kids were blocking our way, so moving the kids out was the thing we had to do. So, treasure part now. We have a small house and a big cave. Guess where the treasure part would be? Okay, if you guess the cave, you're right. That's a way deep into the cave. And does this look like a labyrinth? Or maybe just too many exits? Hopefully we don't have choices ahead, because that would be getting difficult. But hey, difficulty is the great aspect of this game. So I wouldn't mind getting something like that. Let's see. Right now we are only jumping from one hole to other. And we have actually took an exit this time. Now that's a puzzle. And does look like an interesting one. We have a lot of colored stones to place on those symbols. Okay, let's clear out the ground first. We also seem to have answers hidden among the flowers here. So based on their color, it might give us our solution. Okay, so let's start. Different kind of statues have different kind of flowers. Okay, so this one has an order of blue first, this statue, then the white, and then a blue again. Okay, next one. Okay, this statue, the solution is up there. It was a red and a blue. It can be a little confusing, but the instructions are pretty clear. Working on this statue now. It's white, blue, red, and white is the one that is right next to the statue. So make sure you got the orders right. That has actually unlocked the treasure. So not all of the white symbols you have to occupy, and not all of the stones you have to use. You only have to do the ones that had statues leading up to some flowers. Anyway, having figured that out, it's time to go back and find the wolf who is Amaterasu. Okay, back to our main section. I am going to level up soon. Okay, time to move up. Almost at the top, she must be near. Alright. Okay, robot has climbed up to the top and the wolf ran in front of us, which must be Amaterasu. So our robot, the servitor, has taken guard on top of that hill. But looks like Diggy has to clear up the entire path. He probably can't see anything from there. Otherwise, he could have told us. Okay, he seems to have changed the hill. So that must be the correct path. Otherwise, he would not have changed. So I'm going to dig the tiles from the wrong path first because I don't want to come back later. It's just stone back there. Even though this left side is in sight from where he is standing, this is the wrong side because NPC does not change a position if we are walking on the wrong path. That is how the game is designed. So wrong paths figured out. Let's check out the correct ones. He has changed the hill again, so this is the wrong path. Although we have found Amaterasu, that is perhaps. I'm sure the robot knows her better. So the wolf that ran away must be Amaterasu. But the quest is to find that wolf. It's running away, and we are digging and digging, trying to reach it. I ran out of speed potions, so time to eat one. 24 hours it is. Will last me enough. Okay, the wolf again ran right in front of our eyes. The robot has changed hills, so clearing up the wrong path. And that's the level up I was expecting. Now we have a lot of energy to continue non-stop. Again the same thing. I wonder how much more we have to run. Two choices to make. Either must be correct. I think this one must be the wrong one. That's right, it was leading into a small hole. Okay, she went into the cave, and unless the cave has another exit, she has nowhere to go. We will catch her in the cave. So let's enter it right away. There she is. Well, the cave actually had an exit, so she had a place to run, but maybe no more. The hills have to have an end. I have a feeling this is the end. It's a pit and nowhere to go. So Amaterasu has revealed herself. I guess that means the end of the quest. She has refused to help us initially and is running away, blocking all possible paths for Diggy to chase her. So we can't go through that rock. That's quite obvious. Okay, next up we have to keep chasing her, enter some kind of cave where she probably resides. We can't reach that big rock, but we can move away these small rocks. There is a chest at the end of it. Okay, technically we could have pushed this outside instead of bringing in. Anyway, we have got that chest, but that's not the only one. We have another tile which we have missed. Let's see if we can find it. Otherwise, last finder it will be. This wasn't a very small location. It had 912 tiles, so maybe finding it manually is something I would not do, because I have the last finder. It is ready to go. Then why not use it? Okay, it's going that way. I used it in super fast mode. And in case you don't know, the more number of times you type it, the faster the light rays go ahead. Okay, the tile is somewhere back there. Hopefully not too much behind, because we have walked a significant amount. It's going back and back. Even further back. So that's the fast mode. Okay, hopefully in one of these houses. It has to be here because this is actually where we started from. Okay, there we go, right next to the start. So thank you for watching. See you in the next location.